Hello everyone, my name is Yara and today I'm going to be doing the BookTube birthday tag. This tag was created by Joe from Average Joe Reads, who you should definitely check out. He's awesome. And he kind of created this tag to have a way to kind of reflect on your BookTube anniversary and your time on BookTube. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first question is, how many years on BookTube are you celebrating? And I'm celebrating 1 year. I uploaded my first video on July 23rd, 2018, and at the time that I'm filming this, it's August 5th, 2019. So it's actually a little bit over a year, but my actual anniversary was during the reading rush, so I was not about to film a whole new video then. It's honestly so weird how it's been a year. Like, I literally feel like I just uploaded that first video. But you can definitely tell I've grown because in that video, my hair is blonde from like here down. And now I'm back to full brunette. Question number 2 is, what has kept you motivated to continue making videos? And honestly, it was the comments and just making friends on this platform. It's kind of scary when you first start making videos because it kind of feels like you're talking into this void. Like, it's scary to think that like you're putting a lot of your heart into this and people might not be listening. So it's so gratifying and so motivating when people respond to what you say and like what you say and want to have a conversation with you. And just anyone taking the time out of their day to comment on one of my videos just made me feel really included in the community. Question number 3 is, what are your 3 favorite videos that you've made in the past year? So the first one I'm going to say is the books that remind me of Disney movies video. I had so much fun with that, and I feel like that video kind of summarizes my essence, like my personality, like books and Disney, and just trying to find connections between anything in this world and Disney. I also kind of like it because I let myself get kind of silly near the end of the video, and I just kind of have fun with it. And it's just a reminder to myself that I don't need to be serious or analytical or critical like all the time or any of the time even. I can just have fun. The second video that I really like was my book canvas art video. That was the longest time it ever took me to make that video. I recorded it in like January and I don't think I uploaded it until like April or May. Just every single technological issue that could have gone wrong went wrong with that. But I'm really proud of how it turned out and I'm really happy with it. And kind of like the books and Disney video, that video combined 2 of my interests, books and art, and just getting to show another part of my personality was really fun. I also really like that video because a lot of people think that they can't do crafts or they can't do art because they're not the most talented. But I'm telling you, anybody can do that canvas art. And they're so easy, they're so affordable, and they're a lot of fun. And my last favorite video that I made this year was my Again But Better book review and reading vlog. So that book obviously had a lot of biases surrounding it, both positive and negative. And so I was kind of scared going into it whether I would be affected by those. And I was really worried about whether I was being fair to the book and self-conscious about whether my review was accurate or helpful. But I spent a lot of time thinking about what I was going to say and laying out all my pros and cons, and I was pretty proud of that video. That video also kind of blew up, at least in comparison to the rest of my videos, and I got a lot of positive feedback from that. And obviously you shouldn't base your self-worth on external gratification, but it does help you feel a little bit less self-conscious about your reviewing style and whether I'm being coherent or not when people say that they found the review helpful. It kind of made me feel like, okay, I kind of got this. Question number 4 is, what have you struggled with on BookTube in the past year and what have you done to overcome that struggle? So I have 2 main ones for this. The first one being balancing life with BookTube, which is probably a common one, but one I have yet to fully overcome. I definitely made some big strides, but it's still a process. When I first started uploading, it was in the summer. I had the whole entire day, pretty much 5 days a week, to record when no one was in the house for a majority of the time. And that was kind of like my ideal situation. Like, I was alone, no one could possibly hear me. But when I went to college, that changed obviously because suddenly my schedule was all over the place and I had so many different things to do. So between like September and December, I think I only posted 4 videos, like once a month. And in my mind, I didn't think it was that bad. I was like, yeah, that's all I can put out. It's fine. But in retrospect, I obviously needed to put a little more effort into making time. And that realization, and also realizing that I can't always be in my ideal filming situation, I have to make do with what I have, definitely helped me later in second semester figure out that balance a lot more. So a lot of the solution came with me sucking it up and just filming when I could, when I had daylight and not worrying about whether people could hear me or not. And also pre-filming video, like maximizing on times that I did have to film and not just filming one at a time, but filming multiple videos at a time. The second struggle that I had this year was talking and interacting with other creators. It's really strange because I know a lot of people on BookTube are kind of shy in real life, but once they get on the internet, they're really outgoing and will talk to other people. But I'm kind of the opposite. I mean, I'm shy in real life, but I'm more shy when I go online. And honestly, I'm so thankful for people approaching me and wanting to talk, because that kind of encouraged me to put myself out there and talk to other people too. Question number 5 is choose one moment from the past year on BookTube that you'd want to relive. This is probably cliche, but BookCon. And this kind of relates to what I said before about having trouble interacting with people, but I would want to relive it and just go for it and talk to people, because I definitely talked to more people than I thought I would, so I was proud of myself for that, but I definitely could have reached out more and just started more conversations. Number 6 is shout out a huge supporter of your channel, and I'm going to shout out Hannah from Snow White Reader. Hannah is dearly beloved on BookTube, and rightfully so. Hannah is always there to hype other booktubers up, and I am so honored that I get to receive her love. I think Hannah has commented on almost every single video that I've ever posted. She's just so sweet and so supportive, and I love you, girl. Question number 7 is what's the best book you've read in the past year? This is hard because I read a lot of different genres, but I think it's gonna go to Beartown by Frederick Bachman. It's been several months since I read this, and I still think about it so often. This is about a small hockey town called Beartown, and chaos ensues when the star of the hockey team rapes a girl. This book talks about so many issues, one being sexual assault, but also toxic masculinity, being gay in a said toxic environment, being an immigrant in a mostly white town, being poor in a mostly affluent town. You follow the story of so many people in this community, but not once does it feel overwhelming or not enough. It's just so well done. And I think the reason why this book has stuck with me is because a lot of these issues are obviously very emotionally impactful and very emotionally jarring. And especially if you're in a situation where you're trying to talk to someone who is fairly closed-minded, sometimes your passion and emotions can cloud your ability to effectively communicate, and it's so frustrating. I've definitely been in those situations before, and it's like I want to say the words, but I don't know how. And it was like Frederick Bachman took everything that I wanted to say in my head and wrote it down in a powerful and poignant way. I just love this book. Question number 8 is where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? To be honest, I don't really know, because I feel like my channel is obviously a reflection of me, and I change a lot in a year, so I don't know what I want my focus of the channel to be. I definitely want to do more reviews and do more creative videos and fun videos, just have a nice balance of that. I also really want to start doing discussion videos, because I feel like I always have a lot to say, but I feel like no one's gonna care about it. But I want to at least try to do that. I don't think it's vain to say that I hope to have more subscribers, because I put videos on the internet for people to watch them, so I want more people to watch them. But I don't have a specific number goal or anything, because how many subscribers you have is largely dependent on factors that you can't control. Some you can definitely control, but a lot of it is you just can't control how much YouTube algorithm promotes your videos or how much people want to subscribe to you. I just want to talk to more people and meet more friends. I do hope I figure out how to have a somewhat consistent thumbnail design, but who knows about that. And last question, number 9, is tag someone whose birthday is coming up. So I'm not gonna lie and say that I checked everyone, but I checked a few people and I haven't seen anyone who has a birthday soon. So if you have a birthday coming up soon, then I tag you. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to hopefully another wonderful year on BookTube.